Should a 224-unit apartment complex be built behind the Clairemont Village Shopping Center on Cowley Way? Some neighbors say the building doesn't fit the neighborhood. The developer says more housing is needed. CBS 8's Brian White is covering the story from both angles for you tonight. We'll hear from the property owner and neighbors who are upset about the size and scope of this project.
I'm here at the Clairemont Village Shopping Center, known as the Quad. Now, right behind the Sprouts here is where the property owner wants to build an apartment complex with several hundred units. And some neighbors in the area are not happy about it.
It's unimaginable to think of putting 224 units into this area in this large parking lot.
Rosalie Clayton and a couple dozen of her neighbors gathered at the project site along Cowley Way to voice their opposition.
We just don't think that this is something that really needs to happen here.
One of their concerns is how high this 7-story apartment complex would be.
83 feet at the elevator shaft, which is actually taller than that palm trees that you see over there.
And they say parking is already hard enough to come by around here.
We have too much traffic on the street. There is no parking available anywhere.
For the 224-unit complex, about 350 dedicated parking spaces are part of the design. Property owner Bruce Klieg says he grew up in the area and bought the entire property, including the shopping center, about 10 years ago.
It's not a single-family neighborhood. It is apartments and condominium area right there, and it's behind a grocery store that exists right now. And so I think it fits in really, really well.
Klieg also addressed the height issue neighbors expressed concerns about, pointing to a nearby senior housing building.
The senior apartment complex is twice the height of ours, which is right across the street from us.
Bruce plans to dedicate 10% of the units to affordable housing, which is about 23 of them. Neighbors say that's not enough.
The rest of these apartments are going to be high-end cost apartments that are not going to go and have any benefit to our community, but to the pockets of these developers.
For Bruce, adding these apartments to the parking lot behind Sprouts has been a part of his long-term plan since buying the property.
We're just adding apartments in an area that's underutilized right now, and it's a perfect place to provide housing for the community right there.
Meanwhile, Rosalie has been talking with neighbors, and she's gathered close to 200 signatures on her petition, hoping to keep the building from going up.
If they can't get out here to me, I can go to them. I will go that far to get the people heard.
Now, this proposal will go before a subcommittee of the Clairemont Planning Group on September 14th. In Clairemont, I'm Brian White for CBS 8.